Okay, from that perspective, I see what you're talking about. No way to soften that. Cause me, I was trying to find out where...
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Today, the first of 3 on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go through a driving rainstorm here in Baltimore. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. On the ground, it's Jaylen Warren. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now, Howard. To the left side here. Caught by Baker. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And, Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down. Ravens sending the punt team out there. And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Warren.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, it's Howard. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
A carry here for Warren. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. That's a Steeler 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Howard. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. 2nd connection for that pair. This one gaining 22. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Howard. On the run to the right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On second down, Howard. That's out wide to Warren. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. It's the Steelers with the early lead. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10. To throw is Howard. He'll get this out wide. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Spencer Schrader comes on to try the field goal. Officially a 29-yard attempt. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Steelers will extend to a 10-0 lead. So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Jack Sawyer up to make the tackle.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team...
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. on the ground. It's Warren to start the drive. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Man in motion, heading left. On second down, it's Howard. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing is Howard. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Howard now to throw it here on 2nd down. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 61 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Third and long. Here's Howard. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers will open up a 13-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
And he goes nowhere, buried back at the 15-yard line. They'll run it over center with Mitchell. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw is Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to tuck it and go.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Rolling right. There he goes again. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
So, from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Here's Jackson. Try to set up the screen to Mitchell.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
It is second and 9.
Let's run! Run! Learn!
Throwing Jackson. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On third down, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. To throw it on first down is Howard. Thrust, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Here's Howard. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a first down.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver. Leads to a real nice run after catch and brings up first down.
To the air. Howard in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Now, Howard to drop this down to Warren. And he'll be taken down, but now a long way to go on third and goal. They'll look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
So a sack is definitely not ideal, Mike, but the last thing you want to do down here on this part of the field is turn the ball over by forcing a play that's not there. So he sees time running out. He's got no choice but to eat the ball, but at least he can live to play another down.
Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Spencer Schrader comes on to try the field goal. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. Now Mike Tomlin going to send out the field goal unit. This one from 39 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we reached the intermission. It has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. Now an opening past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. On the ground, this is Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Metcalf with the grab. And he will go all the way. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. Schrader now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. A first down throw for Jackson. Forced to his right. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Mitchell. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 9. Now it's Jackson. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchdown. To throw here on 1st down. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 41-yard line. Give up the middle for Mitchell. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Another run here with Mitchell. Finds an alley to the 35. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And that's one of the best elements of this run game is just how explosive they can be. And it has felt like they've been on the verge of breaking one a few times here, Mike, and then they finally make it happen here. Catch the end zone, first time today.
And he's into the end zone again. It's the Octopus. He's got the long run for 6 and punches in the 2. All 8 points for good measure.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Now Howard on 1st down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And With that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing on third down is Howard. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Lamar going to work from the pistol. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
This is 3rd and 6. Jackson now. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the 1st down, get down. The drive continues.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run. It's out of the gun, and it's Mitchell. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. This one complete right side. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
3rd and short, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Tried to get him to jump, did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. On fourth down, it's Tyler Loop for the Baltimore field goal. Spotted at the 45, this is a 55-yard attempt. This one off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. And they do not cut into the deficit.
Mike, I'll tell you, off his foot, I thought he had it the entire way. I mean, sometimes you get lucky and the ball kind of kicks in off the upright, but other times you don't. And in this case, the upright sent it right back.
They'll throw on first down with Howard. That one incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
On second down, Howard. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down. Out of the gun, it's Howard. He's going to try it here again. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. An even 40 yards. One quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10. We see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And the Steelers are going to be set up first and goal. Good running takes them down to about the 4.
Two-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. From the gun, it's Howard. Good blocking, and he's in. Will Howard. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. A give to Mitchell. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 38 yards. On 1st and 10, Jackson under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with the sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Out to his right. Taking off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
3rd and long. Jackson. Complete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. A run up the middle with Warren. Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Once again, it's Warren. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Open man, right side, he's got it. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. That's a Steeler 1st down. Here's a handoff to Warren. And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Slot man in motion right. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring him down for a loss.
He'll tuck it and take off.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these 3rd downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this was a win for the visiting Steelers as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.